Welcome today on BikeBeat. We're diving into something truly exciting, an in-depth full-length look at the 2026 BMW R2, BMW's fresh entry into the lightweight roadster class. And right off the bat, the R2 isn't just another small motorcycle tossed into a crowded market, it's BMW's attempt to revive a historic name and merge it with the precision, style, and technology that defined their modern Motorrad identity. What makes this especially interesting is the combination of simplicity and premium engineering. BMW isn't trying to create a hyperbike here. This is about giving riders something approachable, stylish, efficient, and refined, while still proudly wearing the Roundel badge. From the moment you see it, the R2 carries that unmistakable BMW attitude, but with a fresh interpretation. It blends retro inspiration with a forward-leaning stance. Imagine a compact, sculpted fuel tank with an almost athletic taper, paired with a lightweight pressed steel or tubular frame that exposes just enough of the mechanical bits to look purposeful without being messy. The silhouette is clean and minimalistic. The proportions are small but not toy-like. And that round LED headlamp at the front gives the whole bike a sense of continuity with BMW's past machines, while still delivering crisp modern lighting. BMW clearly aimed to design a motorcycle that feels fun even at a standstill. It's friendly, appealing, and unmistakably European in the way the details work together. The R2's ergonomics are built around accessibility. The seat height sits in the sweet spot around the mid-700 to low 800 mm range, making it easy for a wide range of riders to manage at a stoplight. The handlebar is set to give you control rather than force you into any extreme riding posture. Nothing too upright and nothing too aggressive, just balanced and intuitive, which makes sense because this bike's mission is everyday usability. Whether you're commuting through urban traffic or flicking through weekend backroads, the R2 positions you with confidence. The foot pegs sit mid-mounted, promoting all-day comfort without sacrificing the ability to push the bike a little harder when the road opens up. BMW is smart enough to know that small bikes need personality, not just practicality. And that's why the R2 leans into individuality. Expect multiple color options beyond the usual monotone approach. Think brighter, more expressive tones, maybe a metallic blue, a deep graphite, a modern white-red combo, or even a heritage-inspired pinstripe option reminiscent of classic BMW Motorrad paint. BMW has been expanding personalization options in their lineup, so the R2 would almost certainly follow the trend with accessory seats, bar-end mirrors, small fly screens, custom levers, and other tasteful add-ons that let riders make the bike feel more theirs. But the real heart of the R2 is its engine, a lightweight, highly efficient small displacement power unit. BMW could easily have gone with a 300-class engine, but the sweet spot here is likely a liquid-cooled 400 cubic centimeters single or compact twin producing somewhere in the 40 to 50 horsepower range. That number isn't designed to impress specsheet warriors, but for real riders and real-world roads, it's more than enough to carve through traffic, pull confidently onto highways, and bring a smile when you roll on the throttle leaving a corner. It's the kind of power that anyone can enjoy without feeling overwhelmed. Torque comes in early, meaning the bike rewards smooth throttle inputs and makes urban commuting easy. A 6-speed gearbox paired with a slipper clutch adds refinement, minimizing rear-wheel chatter on aggressive downshifts and offering a smoother ride in general. Where the R2 sets itself apart from other lightweight bikes is in BMW's electronics package. Even at the entry level, BMW has been careful about giving riders quality tech. The R2 features multiple riding modes, likely road, rain, and an eco or city mode. These modes adjust throttle response, ABS sensitivity, and traction control intervention to match the conditions. Rain mode softens the aggression and increases safety margins, while road gives you a more direct feel and better acceleration. Eco mode focuses on fuel savings by flattening throttle response, ideal for long commutes or when trying to get the most out of a tank. Speaking of fuel, efficiency is where this bike shines. The R2's small engine combined with smart mapping easily stretches a full tank into the 250 to 300 km range depending on riding habits. That makes it one of the most practical BMW motorcycles ever built. For students, city commuters, or riders who simply want a low-cost way to enjoy motorcycling daily, this range is a meaningful feature. The TFT display brings the whole machine into the future. It's bright, crisp, and behaves more like a modern smart device than a traditional gauge cluster. Full Bluetooth connectivity allows riders to pair their phone for navigation, music control, and call notifications, all managed through BMW's intuitive handlebar controls. This screen could also include customizable layouts, whether you prefer a big digital speedometer, an analog-style touchscreen, or a navigation-focused format. BMW realizes modern riders expect interactivity, and the R2 delivers it without feeling like it's trying too hard. Handling-wise, the R2 shines with a combination of low weight and a rigid but forgiving chassis. The front end likely uses a 41mm upside-down fork, giving riders solid front-end feel without excessive stiffness. The rear monoshock keeps things planted, and preload adjustment ensures the setup can be tailored for solo rides, two-up trips, or cargo. The bike's geometry leans toward agility, meaning tight turns and quick transitions feel natural. Newer riders will appreciate how easy it is to maneuver in parking lots or dense traffic. Experienced riders will discover a nimble playfulness when carving through a twisty road. The brakes are strong and confidence-inspiring, using a single front disc with a radial caliper and a rear disc paired with ABS. It's a lightweight bike, so a single rotor up front is more than enough. Optionally, higher trims might offer cornering ABS or BMW's more advanced traction control features, which analyze lean angle and adjust braking behavior accordingly. These subtle safety enhancements help the R2 punch above its class. What really separates the R2 from the competition is the combination of heritage and modernity. BMW could have made another generic small motorcycle, but instead they reached back into their history and reimagined the R2 for a new generation. The original R2 from the 1930s was designed to bring motorcycling to everyday people. This new version takes the same philosophy: easy, accessible, affordable mobility, but layers it with the fit, finish, and finesse that BMW has earned over decades. It's a bike built to be loved, not just used. In terms of price, the R2 positions itself just below BMW's more established midsize models. A realistic estimate places it in the $8,000 to $10,000 range depending on trims and options. That number puts it above many Japanese and Indian rivals in the same displacement class, but BMW is banking on quality, engineering, and brand prestige. Riders aren't just buying a machine, they're buying design, technology, and identity. And for countries with high import taxes, the R2 would still likely land somewhere in the PKR 2.5 to 4 million range, making it a premium but still accessible entry point into the BMW world. If you take the R2 into the city, the first thing you notice is how effortlessly it moves through traffic. So that's the full breakdown of the 2026 BMW R2. If BMW ever releases this bike or something close to it, I think it could become a modern classic in the small displacement class. Let me know what you think. Would you ride something like the R2? Would you want to see BMW expand the concept with an R3 or R4? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit the like button, subscribe to BikeBeat, and as always, keep the rubber side down and ride safe.